Nurses are in hot demand, with staff shortages plaguing many of the country's hospitals. In Canberra, it's no exception. Figures show the city's biggest hospital is struggling to fill about 100 vacancies. Nurses say the situation is taking its toll on them, but the government says it's doing everything it can during what is an international shortage.
It's an all too familiar problem facing hospitals around the country. Nurse shortages continue to plague the nation's public health system, and here in Canberra it's no different.
We've had a huge increase in demand, a huge increase in productivity, but we still haven't had an increase in the workforce to meet that demand.
The Canberra Hospital is one of these places. It's struggling to fill about 100 vacancies, using casuals and staff overtime to pick up the slack.
Can you move your arm for me?
Nurses say the system can't continue to rely on the goodwill of staff, and that ongoing shortages are taking their toll.
People get burnt out, they become fatigued, they become unwell. So you cannot sustain a service on crisis management effectively.
It's a challenge for the operations of the hospital pretty much on a daily basis to make sure that you've got the right mix of staff and the right amount of staff to provide a safe level of service to the community.
Despite acknowledging the challenge, the government says the 100 unfilled positions aren't that unusual, representing a 5% vacancy rate of the 2,000-strong nursing staff. It also says nurses are particularly difficult to attract and retain in the capital.
Many of them can go and get jobs outside of nursing with their Bachelor of Applied Science. They're very well qualified in a whole range of areas.
The government says it'll continue to work closely with Canberra's nurses to address their concerns. Jessica Nairn, ABC News, Canberra.